Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you're well. Thank you all for the really lovely and encouraging comments on all of the videos that I've done so far. I am very flattered. I really appreciate them. I really enjoy doing this as well. I'm getting my confidence. It's allowing me to be able to do to practice something that I think I want to get better, and I think I'm getting better at it. So today, I want to talk about something slightly different. I want to talk about books. As usual, we're doing book reviews, but I want to talk about two books that have had a really profound effect on me, and I've actually changed the way I think about a particular subject matter. The subject matter I'm talking about is money, finances, and wealth. So, we have so many financial books out there. There's so many books that talk to us about our finances. But these two particular books were slightly different. I read them at a point in my life when I needed help with my finances. I needed to get a bit more better. I needed to get more disciplined, stick to a budget and all of that. And that's one of the reasons why I read them. But they just didn't do that. They actually changed and reorientated the way I thought about money, the way I thought about wealth, the way I thought about my finances. And following on from reading those books, I've then gone on to do so many other things, taking on so many other courses. But even at that, I've always come back to this particular two books, or concepts that I've learned in this particular two books that have actually stuck with me and I've applied and have made me see a difference, not just in my finances, but in the way that my mindset is regarding these two things. So both books, I'm going to read excerpts from both books, and I'll talk a little about those books. I'll try to really make it snappy. So the first book is The Wealth Cure. You would think The Wealth Cure, and it's written by Harper, as in he's an actor. I'm sure if you're a television buff, you probably would know Harper. He was in CSI New York, I think, and he was also, most recently, I think he was in The Good Doctor. He was one of the doctors in The Good Doctor. And the next one is Living Well and Spending Less by Ruth Soukop. If you can see the books, you can see that both of them are really tattered. You can see how many times I've read them. So I've read them once and I've always gone back to them. So I'm going to read from both books, just to give a brief introduction to some of the things in the books, and I would really recommend that you read them yourself. So from The Wealth Cure by Harper, I'll read from page 50, and the title of the chapter is Money is Energy. Money, simply put, is energy. If we shift our perspective to view money as energy, then we'll be able to keep money in its proper place. If we truly relate to money as energy, then we'll see it as neither good nor bad. In that way, money is just like light. In our homes, we want light. Light is extremely useful. But when we want to sleep, it is not useful to us at all, so we don't use it. Yet there is a comfort in knowing that in an emergency, we can flick a switch and we have light again. We can view money as a source to be used when we want or need it. It is not something that is inherently good and needs to be pursued in and of itself. Like light, it is energy. Sometimes money is useful, and knowing the resources at our disposal reduces stress in our lives. There was a time in my life when I would walk with a little more spring in my step if I had a few crispy notes in my pocket. Is that a very spiritual, enlightened way of being? No. But I'm being honest. Somehow, those dead presidents can imbue a life force to those who hold them. With plenty of cash in our wallets, we feel more confident, stronger, more virile. Yeah. Money is energy, and I don't know if you can relate to him. We all know that when you don't have money, it's really stressful. But when he talked about money being energy, it changed the way I thought about it. As in, if something is energy, it's not necessarily good or bad. And I think it's that dichotomy that a lot of people have. People don't have that ability to be able to balance when viewing money. So people either chase it too crazily and think, oh my God, money. Or people go to the other extreme and think money is bad. They think about it in really extreme terms, very polarizing terms. Money is bad, you need to be poor. And the other ones is like, oh my God, as in money, chase money at all costs. What this book did for me was bring a balance to money. Money is not good or bad. It's a tool. Like he said, its energy is like light. You need light. Don't let us deceive ourselves. I come from a country where electricity used to be erratic, and the lack of it, so I've moved from where I don't even think about it, and I don't think about electricity, as in it's just there, from where it was a resource that from a place where it was a resource where you had to think about all the time. You had to think about, I need to iron my clothes, or am I going to be able to buy food in the freezer, to a time where it's just there. So those things are neither good or bad. So the lack of it is not great, and if you think about it and you fixate upon it, it's also not good for you. So the book itself, the whole book begins to look at that concept, and he broke down wealth into various things. He broke down what wealth is and what money is, and he talked about money and wellness, overall body wellness, overall mental wellness, not mental, everything, physical, mental, spiritual, as being wealth. So when you have all of those things, that's what counts as wealth. And on the book Living Well, Spending Less, she also challenged some of the concepts. So I'm going to read from page 24 of Living Well, Spending Less. The idea that more stuff will make us happy was not unique to my situation. On the contrary, this message is constantly reinforced at every turn in our consumer-driven society. There is an underlying whisper in every television commercial, every billboard, every magazine spread that taunts us, tempts us, and sucks us in. If your house looks like this, you'll be satisfied. If you drive this car, you'll be successful. If you use this makeup, you'll be beautiful. If you wear this clothes, you'll be enviable. If you use this tablet, you'll be organized. If you eat this food, you'll be skinny. If your child has this toy, it'll be content. This will be the thing that changes your life. This will be the thing that fills you up. We see the ads, read the magazines and blogs, and even spend hours poring over stunningly perfect images on Pinterest. We see the glamorous, extravagant lives of celebrities and reality stars glorified and immortalized in weekly magazines. We listen to the whispers as we watch everyone around us filling their lives with more things, prettier things, better things than we currently have. We want bigger houses, better cars, newer phones, more accessories and clothing, shoes, toys, gadgets, whatever else we decide will usher in the good life. But it never does it. The whispers are a lie. Lean in, friends, because I have something to tell you. The good life is not what we think it is. You see, stuff in itself is not evil. We all need a place to live, clothes to wear, and food to eat. I think it is okay, even natural, to want our home and clothing to look nice, reflecting our personalities and sense of style. Money and possessions on their own are not necessarily harmful or destructive. However, the pursuit of them can be. So, like the other one said as well, money, we need money. We need money in our lives. But what are you willing to give up in the pursuit of it? What are you willing to give it in the pursuit of it? I think this has further... I've been on a long journey about changing my mindset about what money is, what money allows you to do. I know it's not really mainstream. It's not really a mainstream way to look at money. And I think sometimes when people think of that way that I think about money, people tend to think I have a problem against people who are rich. I don't. I actually want to be financially secure and wealthy, because maybe just not for the reasons that a lot of people have, but I want to be financially secure. But I think there needs to be a healthy dose of balance on how we view money. And that's what these two books did for me. And it's one that I would really encourage everyone to read. There are two books I really encourage everyone to read. They're on my shelf. And as I said, you can see both copies of mine are tattered, as in I've read them so much. I go back to them from time to time. I'm that kind of person who goes back to books. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with everyone today regarding those two books regarding money. They're not the normal. There are other books, and maybe I'll do that another day. There are other books I can recommend about how to make money that talks about, but these are two books that look at money and finances in a slightly different way. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you, and let me know if you actually enjoyed me sharing this. And have a lovely, lovely, lovely week ahead. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye.